My name is Dylan Hamlet, and I'm here to talk to you today about the negative effects of soil erosion. And in this picture you can see how this bank has been eaten away by water eroding the topsoil. And this can be caused over a short period of rain, like a flood, or just over time. One of the first main problems with soil erosion is it eats away the topsoil. Over 50% of the Earth's topsoil has been lost in the last 150 years. And that's a big problem because it really reduces the amount of crops harvested for consumption each year across the world. Also, it really destroys a lot of our native plant community. And some of these plants, once they're lost, will never be able to regain them. So it's huge as far as a lot of our native plants as well as wildlife too. Also, with this soil erosion comes water pollution. And this water, our natural or fresh water, as far as rivers and streams goes, creeks, lakes, they can be polluted not only by chemicals such as herbicides and pesticides, but also these soil particles which cloud the water and reduce visibility. And this really affects a lot of our aquatic residents, such as a lot of our freshwater fishes. Makes them a lot less, makes it a lot harder for them to prey on their prey on other smaller species. As well, in this runoff, topwater or topsoil, herbicides and pesticides reside in this topsoil, and that really pollutes our water and will kill a lot of our native freshwater fishes as well as plants underwater. And the combination of these soil particles and chemicals in the water really limits our aquatic habitat and the amount of habitat available for a lot of these native plants as well as fishes and other invertebrates in the water. Along with pollution, soil erosion really changes the layout of our landscape. When topsoil erodes, eventually it creates a very steep bank to the edge of the water, and this really eliminates wildlife or cattle from reaching the water to drink, and they may suffer as well from this soil erosion. Soil particles, once the soil erosion occurs, this water runs off and carries these soil particles into a stream, and these soil particles are deposited downstream, and this can build up in the form of a sandbar or other landscapes, and it really just changes the whole landscape. During this changing of the landscape through flood events or just rains over time, this really widens a lot of our streams and rivers, which cuts down a lot of different cropland and other land that could be used for other developments, as well as crops to be harvested for food consumption throughout the world. So in conclusion, soil erosion has a really negative effect on a lot of our cropland. It cuts a lot of it out by widening these streams and rivers, as well as pollutes our freshwater water systems such as streams or rivers, which can cut down on a lot of the plant and animal life in these streams, freshwater streams and rivers. Also, it just overall degrades the landscape by changing the flow of this water and by carrying a lot of these pollutants and soil particles and transporting them to other locations where they may not be usable. Thank you.